This presentation is on the health information technology solution of medication dispensers. Contributors to this presentation include Cassidy, Gail, Maria, and Roger. This presentation will outline medication dispensers as a health information technology, governmental factors, facility education, health information technology leaders on medication dispensers, delivery of medication dispensers, users of medication dispensers, and the patient impact and value. Healthcare has always been the most sensitive concern. Caregivers and patients face difficulties while taking and providing medicines. The medicine overdose or underdose leads to side effects and increases healthcare expenses. Considering this issue, we have picked medication dispenser as the health information technology solution. The medication dispenser can be an important element for the delivery of healthcare. We will discuss in detail the importance of medication dispenser in healthcare, the technology used, and external factors affecting the solution. We will discuss related stakeholders benefiting from the solution. The medication dispenser is used for medical purposes to assist senior citizens or patients who are chronically ill to take their prescribed medication at the specified date and time. The dispenser will help those patients with impaired abilities and who find it difficult to follow the prescribed medication regimen. The dispenser releases medication at specified time intervals. The time is set by the caretaker or caregiver for medications, and when the time set comes for medication, the dispenser automatically delivers the pre-measured required dose in a small container and alerts the individual with a loud signal to take the medicine. In the case where the person cannot take out the medicine, the dispenser will automatically inform the monitoring system to contact the required person. The monitoring system may contact the patient, family, close friend, or the caregiver to look into the matter. The use of a medication dispenser aids healthcare providers on ensuring a safe, effective, and economical delivery of drugs by distributing drugs appropriately. With the dispenser, healthcare providers' ultimate goal is to deliver prescribed medication in the correct form and dosage. Coordinating with physicians, nurses, and other care providers is also a fundamental key for the success of the medication dispenser. Moreover, monitoring and communicating with all the personnel involved will be always beneficial to improve efficiency and to identify opportunities. Medication dispensers can be affected by several factors. The government may introduce regulations regarding employment generation where healthcare organizations are required to maintain the specified employment rate at the workplace. Introducing medication dispensers widely may reduce the need for clinic staff to provide care to patients. As per the government regulation, medicated dispensers should be produced with advanced technology that has no serious side effects. The entrance of competitors is another external factor. Competition can be very intense due to major competitors such as Amerisource, Lionville, S&S Medcarts, Artromic, and MedDispense. The medicated dispenser can be operated during power outages as it has a rechargeable battery and can work up to 18 hours with a power backup. The medication is loaded into the dispenser by members living in the same house, either spouse or children. The visiting nurses can also assist patients with loading medications in the dispenser. These rational individuals are suitable for loading medications. The best part of the medication dispenser is that it can be taken along if the patient leaves home for a long period of time. The dispenser can be unplugged and reconnected at a new location. However, the patient may have to call the support center for reactivating the dispenser. Since medications over time change, therefore, the issue can be tackled by loading medications for 7 to 8 days. Such a technique will result in minimized number of medication cups that will soon be changed. The medication dispenser can be acquired through various companies to meet the increasing need of patients. The Philips Lifeline, Amerisource, Lionville, S&S Medcarts, Atromic, and MedDispense are organizations that can provide the required device. However, supplier evaluation is to be carried out for getting the best medication dispenser that serves patients with appropriate care and provides peace of mind to its users. It is important that users of the medication dispenser have a positive perception. This requires that the implementation of the medical dispenser is thorough. The health information technology leaders consider medication dispensers as the right solution for effective dispensing. Healthcare providers consider medication dispensers as a better traditional distribution system for long-term care. The medication dispenser will be monitored over time by the company and will make required changes where necessary. The success of such medication dispensers can only exist if managed effectively and with proper care. Medication dose and timings are in the hands of the caretakers or caregivers. In case of wrong timings and medication dosages are set in the medication dispenser, then it may lead to severe accidents resulting in loss of patient's life or health. Additional technology involved in medication dispensers includes adherence monitoring supports. The Smart Pill is used for adherence monitoring. A microchip containing tablet blister pack is installed in the medication dispenser that keeps monitoring prescribed medication dosage popped out of the dispenser and maintains the patient record for medication. Moreover, it also keeps track of medication taken by the patient, pulse rate, and blood pressure through the receiver patch on the skin of the patient. When implementing an automated medication dispenser, there are multiple governmental factors that have to be addressed. Two government groups that are involved in the implementation include the Institute of Safe Medication Practices and the Food and Drug Administration. The ISMP can play an integral role in assisting a company in the planning and troubleshooting of the automated medication dispenser. The FDA provides federal regulations that the automated medication dispenser system will have to comply with, and the company will be required to be knowledgeable of these regulations to protect their system and their patients. The Food and Drug Administration is a government regulatory agency that is responsible for protecting patient safety by creating and enforcing drug development and distribution protocols. Medication dispensers must follow all FDA and state drug handling laws in order to operate in hospitals and other healthcare facilities. It is necessary that any automated drug system comply with the FDA's regulations and policies regarding drug packaging and labeling. Under the Code of Federal Regulations, the FDA has requirements on what content and formatting can be used for labeling of human prescription drugs. An automated medication system uses barcode packaging. The FDA requires that all drugs have a barcode with a minimum of the drug's corresponding national drug code. The NDC is an identifier that provides information regarding drug name and dose. A medication dispenser must also comply with where their machine places the label. The FDA requires that barcode labels be placed on the immediate container at the unit dose level. Automated medication dispensers are a drug storage system as well as a distribution system. The FDA has regulations on how drugs need to be stored in order to protect drug quality and patient safety. These requirements include having a clean and orderly, well-lit, ventilated, and temperature-controlled environment, along with the storage being secured with an alarm system and clear record-keeping of use and conditions. ISMP is a non-profit association that is dedicated to minimizing medication errors and increasing safe medication use. ISMP collects medication error reports from across the nation and publishes the results in National Medication Error Report. They then use this information to develop hazard alerts, public policy, safety guidelines and standards, and feedback for pharmaceutical companies. Medication dispensers have a great impact on patient care, especially those in emergency settings. They provide increased interoperability across devices and other electronic systems, such as the electronic health record. This advanced and enhanced communication allows immediate updates to doctors and patient records, which results in the most accurate information possible for patients and doctors. This eliminates the need for patients to remember exact drug names and dosages, thus decreases the likelihood of medical errors.